But in this week's Focus on Your Health, Teresa Snow shows us how a surgical procedure can actually provide a cure for some patients.
Focus on Your Health is sponsored by MU Healthcare.
Gene Beal spends his days doing difficult physical work. When he was diagnosed with AFib, he knew he needed more than a temporary fix.
That's the one I killed in the front yard.
Gene Beal loves everything about living and working in a picturesque rural setting.
I like to hunt. I like to fish. I'm an outdoorsman.
5, 6, 7, no, it's 9.
Both his hobbies and his work as a tree trimmer keep him in excellent physical health. But when his heart started racing with no warning, he knew something was wrong.
I thought, well, what's going on? You can feel it. I mean, it's the worst feeling in the world.
Any dizzy spells or passing out?
At University of Missouri Healthcare, Dr. Sandeep Gautam, a cardiac electrophysiologist, diagnosed Beal with atrial fibrillation.
In this condition, the top chamber of the heart goes completely haywire and loses any communication with the bottom chamber.
Gautam says AFib is becoming more common as our population ages. Beal tried a series of medications, but his symptoms would suddenly return without warning. He knew he needed more than a temporary fix.
It bothers you, knowing, well, is my heart going to beat right today?
Gautam recommended a procedure called catheter-based ablation. It's not major heart surgery. It's considered a minor invasive procedure.
The primary goal of the procedure is to cauterize the muscle around these veins so as to trap the electricity inside the veins and prevent it from triggering atrial fibrillation.
And this is my deer I killed last year.
It took Beal less than a week to completely recover from the procedure and get back to his favorite activities.
I've never doubted it. I've never felt the flutter. I've never felt the AFib. I don't take any medication for it. And it's been wonderful.
Joining me now is Dr. Sandeep Gautam. He's the director of cardiac electrophysiology at MU Healthcare. That's quite a mouthful, and it's a unique specialty. You told me that between St. Louis and Kansas City, Columbia is where we would find an expert like yourself. Tell me more about the specialty.
A cardiac electrophysiologist deals with rhythm problems of the heart, which we commonly call arrhythmias. The most common rhythm problem being atrial fibrillation. Also includes things like slow heart rates and life-threatening arrhythmias called ventricular tachycardias.
What are the symptoms that someone would feel that they're having AFib?
The most common symptom is palpitation, or what we commonly call fluttering of our heartbeat, but other symptoms can be just simply feeling very tired, short of breath, out of sorts. I had one patient who just had a bad mood whenever they were in AFib.
Who's most at risk?
The person who is most at risk is somebody who with a family history of atrial fibrillation, but most commonly people who enter their 60s or 70s, and if they also have uncontrolled diabetes, high blood pressure, or sleep apnea.
Now, this procedure that Gene had made a dramatic change in his lifestyle. Was it a cure?
For Gene, we certainly hope that this is a cure for his atrial fibrillation, since he was really extremely distressed by it. We have been able to take him off his medications. We know from experience that this procedure works well for at least the first 5 years. Beyond that is still being investigated.
You have a unique specialty, but where would a patient start? Someone like you or a different type of doctor?
Most of the time, I would recommend that they talk to their primary care physician first. That's a physician who knows them the best and can recommend them if they need to see a cardiac electrophysiologist.
Thank you very much, Dr. Gautam. And with Focus on Your Health, I'm Teresa Snow.
Focus on Your Health has been sponsored by MU Healthcare.